date with Kim, she had the kid. Chloe's married. You've got a bunch of kids with me.
I'm still on the market, even though I have kids.
Well, I want to put my meat for sale too then.
You should.
Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we will be talking to you about how Scott Disick speaks on why he doesn't want the show to end. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video and turn on post notifications to not miss a video. Gen Z would know how much the show Keeping Up with the Kardashians was a hit. The first episode of the American reality show debuted on October 14, 2007. And has been going on strong for 20 seasons. But all good things come to an end. Same was the case with the longest running reality TV show, which started premiering its final season on March 18, 2021. Watching a show filled with drama, fights, and relationships, pretty sure we have binge watched it with a bucket full of popcorn. The main cast was the Kardashian-Jenner clan, with Caitlyn Jenner, formerly known as Bruce Jenner. Throughout the show, we have watched many boyfriends come and go, but one among them was consistent: Scott Disick. Scott Disick is an American media personality and a socialite from New York, is the only child of his late parents Bonnie and Jeffrey Disick. He grew up in a real estate family as his grandfather and his late father both were real estate developers. He went to the Ross School in East Hampton. Although he did not graduate from school, Scott Disick is known to live a life without working. He claims he wanted to work very little and earn money. As a teenager, he even modeled for the Heartland series. He was the cover model for the book. Scott Disick and Kourtney Kardashian, the eldest of the Kardashian clan, were in an on-again, off-again relationship for 10 years. The duo met in 2005 through a mutual friend at a party in Mexico. They have 3 kids together, 2 sons, Mason and Rain, and daughter Penelope. Scott Disick too was a part of the reality show, as even then the couple was seen in an off-again, on-again relationship and raised their 3 children on the show. Not only Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but he was also a part of the spin-off show Kourtney and KUWTK Miami, where then the couple had moved to Miami with their eldest son Mason. Not only Miami, but he was even seen on a spin-off Kourtney and Khloe Take the Hamptons, where he is seen helping them manage obstacles of starting a shop in the resort area. But also he is seen in Kourtney and Kim Take New York. While the sisters managed their shop, he was involved in opening a Japanese restaurant which was shown on the show, but it did not last long as he received poor reviews and had to be closed down. After appearing in all the spin-offs, Scott too was offered a web series called Lord Disick, Lifestyle of a Lord, which mainly showed us all of Scott's car collection and his wealthy lifestyle. We all know how that ended. Since then, he is a regular in Keeping Up with the Kardashians and continues to enjoy himself on the show. He is seen having fun, but it is not all fun in the show. It appears that Scott talks about his troubles as well, as he is very transparent about his life with all the viewers. Now as the show is about to end, Scott fears the most. He is worried that he may have a tough time this year. Scott was in rehab last year and is getting better, but fears of everything stopping, and that is scary to him. He has been struggling with his family life during the pandemic and is still having a hard time coping with the death of his parents who passed away a few years ago. Kris Jenner reveals that ending the show was quite sudden. While thinking of renewing the show for the next few years, the whole Kardashian-Jenner family thought it was about time to end the show, which aired for a good 14 years. In an opposite view from the rest of the clan, Scott Disick had another viewpoint and was not willing for the show to end. In a recent episode, Kim Kardashian tells her sister Kourtney, as she feels Scott may feel like as the show ends, they will be gone as a family if they're not scheduled to meet up. Well, what if he feels he has nothing to do and can get restless? What if he starts drinking again? What if he faces trouble? Said a worried Kim. To which Kourtney replied Scott is insecure about not being able to spend time with the family and would make sure he knows that they will always be involved in each other's lives. It is seen that whenever Scott goes through a change, it wasn't all bed of roses. He had not been positive, and that would be scary for him. He feels that end of the show will lead him in another way and would eventually grow apart from the rest of the family. He feels what they have achieved is amazing, and the bigger fear is floating apart, not seeing each other as much as they did before, and they won't be keeping up with each other. It is the end of an era for Scott. Being on the show was a very easy way for a star to get paid money, only to enter through a door at a nightclub in Las Vegas and stay for an hour. The lucky man got paid even for every show, even when his part was edited out. If that wasn't enough, the reality star even got social media sponsorships and brand deals. Another venture by Scott Disick was his clothing line, which was called Talentless. There were speculations as the other sisters have their business apart from doing the reality show, but the same is not the case with Scott Disick. He has no other main projects. It is said that being on Keeping Up with the Kardashians was an easy payday for the star. Not only is he worried about being drifted away from the family, but also fears about his income. The show provided Scott with a steady income. It is not Scott alone worried about his monthly fat paycheck. It is revealed that the youngest Kardashian sister, Khloe Kardashian too, is worried about how things will turn to post the end of the show. Do you think Scott will go back to the old way of earning money, or will he find a new way of making money? It sure will be difficult for him to find his new break, but after all, it is seen that Scott is a man of luxury. There are claims that Scott always likes to travel in private jets and likes to be treated as an A-star celebrity. He found this fame through the show. Unfortunately, as the show is ending, there will not be a way for him to make money easily and will lose out on all the luxuries that came with it. Reports say Scott Disick was able to enjoy all of this because he was associated with Kourtney Kardashian, and after the show, he would not know what to do. He even made enough to sustain his luxurious life till now, got huge deals, and all of this was through his connection. Even Scott agrees. Don't you? He has his way up the ladder. But is this all that Scott is fearing? According to sources, Kourtney's current boyfriend, musician Travis Barker, is in a relationship and is steady as Travis would love to get engaged to Kourtney. It is a matter of time that there is a ring on her finger. It is said that it would hurt Scott Disick and blow up his ego if he loses his standing with his family. He would not be acknowledged and recognized much, and his outside ventures will dry up too. There are new claims that Scott is still in love with Kourtney, and he is upset at how she flirts with other men. Now, is this all a plan or is he genuine? Even Kourtney can't tell. Is there a way in for Scott? Kourtney Kardashian was all ready to leave the show as she said it became toxic for her to film. It gave her anxiety and has said a lot of things has changed in the past year. Not only is she older, wiser, but also celebrated the first anniversary of her wellness and lifestyle website, Poosh.com. There are great things not only for her but the rest of the Kardashian-Jenner clan as well. Kylie Jenner, who is very successful with her makeup line. Kendall Jenner has her modeling career to focus on. Robert Kardashian Jr. is busy with his life. Kim Kardashian West is dealing with her problems with Kanye West. Kris Jenner is being the best manager her family could ask for. This brings us to Khloe Kardashian and Scott Disick. Well, for Khloe, she has her daughter True and other ventures. Scott, on the other hand, is left hanging. We are sure Scott Disick will come up with something or the other. Perhaps a new clothing line, or might even start a show again. Only time will tell. Not to fear much, Scott. The Lord is with you. What are your thoughts about this whole situation? Are you a Keeping Up with the Kardashians fan, or was the show a miss for you? Do let us know if you feel Scott rose to fame with his connections to Kardashians or not. Comment down below your views and tell us if you enjoyed this video. We will bring more such videos, so stay tuned and check out our playlist for more celebrity content. See you guys in our next video.